Welcome to Lung for Life. Hopefully you're ready for a great workout. Here's another full body functional workout that you can do at home. I call this the HI-5 workout because all the exercises we'll be doing you do for 5 reps. This is the only equipment you'll need. To start off with, we're going to start with one side. Here we're doing 5 forward split squats, which means you're just staying in place, bending the knees and lowering that body slowly. That same leg that you just stepped forward with, you are now going to step backwards with for 5 reverse split squats, still staying in place. Then that same leg that you stepped back with, you're now going to step to the side with for 5 lateral split squats. Still on that same leg, but don't worry, in a moment we're going to switch it over to the other side. Now we switch sides to do the lateral split squat, still staying in place on the other side. Enjoy the split squats while you can because we're going to take it up a notch and move on to lunges. So far, everything that we've done, we've only done 5 reps. Here, using that same leg, we're going to step forward just like we did with the split squats, except now we're lunging, so you're going to step back each time. Now that same leg that stepped forward, now we're going to use it to step back, just like how we did with the split squats, except we're lunging, which means we're stepping back in between each rep. You'll notice these take a little bit longer to do than the split squats. Continuing the pattern, just like before, we're going to step to the side with that same leg and we're going to do 5 lateral lunges on each side. Once again, just like with the split squats, except now we're stepping back in between. Those 5 are done. Now it's time to do 5 lateral lunges on the other side. And then once we finish those, we finished up that entire circuit on that one leg, and now it gets really fun because we're going to do all that again, but with the opposite leg. Starting with the forward split squats, this time we're using the other leg and we're going to do all those same exercises. That same leg that just stepped forward now is going to step backwards for 5 reverse split squats. Remember, these are the split squats, so we're staying in position and just moving up and down, bending the knees. It's time for those lateral split squats, so we're going to do 5 on each side. In anticipation that shortly we're going to be doing all of this again, but with lunges. And switching to the other side now. 5 reps doesn't sound like a lot, but they do add up. And now we get ready to do the forward lunges. Here we are stepping back in between each lunge, 5 forward lunges. Shortly we'll be doing 5 reverse lunges. Now that same leg that just stepped forward is going to step behind for 5 reverse lunges. At this point, your leg might start to get a little bit tired, but that's exactly what we want. With all of the exercises, one leg at a time. As you're doing these, try to keep the chest up and a nice flat foot on the floor. And now it's time to give that leg a break and switch it over to the other leg for 5 lateral lunges on the other side. The good news is we're about to switch it up and give those legs a bit of a break. Now go ahead and pick up those dumbbells or whatever it is you are using for resistance, and we're going to do a front raise, followed by a lateral raise, followed by an upright row. All 3 exercises back to back to back. Continuing with the HI-5, meaning the 5 rep theme here, we're going to be doing 5 front raises, 5 lateral raises, and 5 upright rows. But because we were just having so much fun, we decided to do 5 more. Keep the motion each way controlled, moving the dumbbell slowly. And as you do those front and lateral raises, you don't need to bring those arms up any higher than parallel to the floor. As we finish these up here, we're going to put one dumbbell down. Our next exercise is only going to require one dumbbell. We're going to hold that one dumbbell high above our heads, and we're going to lean to one side. We're still going with the 5 theme, so we're going to do 5 reps on each side. Stretch as far as you comfortably can. Be sure to contract those obliques to get you back to an upright position. We switch sides here, so now we're doing 5 on the other side. But once again, we had so much fun, we decided to do those again. This is such a small movement, but to be honest, I was sore all weekend after having done this exercise on Friday. Up next, we're doing a cross-body leg raise, 5 on each side. If you're having any balance issues, you can take your free hand and hold on to a banister or a table or the back of a chair for some extra stability, but this is a great exercise if you're working on balance. As we switch sides, don't be surprised if you find that one side feels much more balanced or stable than the other. And here's our last exercise for today's workout. We're doing 5 Supermans, or do you call them Supermen? Either way, you're going to do one Superman 5 times, and you're going to hold for 5 seconds, and then you're going to do one Superman 5 more times. Apologies for the bad camera angle. This is such a great exercise. It's something that you can hold for longer periods of time, or you can do reps. Here we're doing a mixture of holding for time and doing reps, but it's a nice one to incorporate to work on your back. You want to try to raise your head and all of your limbs as high as you can. Hold that contraction and then lower it back down slowly. And that wraps up today's workout. Hope you enjoyed it. We did this 3 rounds. You can do as many rounds as you would like. Once again, this was the HI-5 workout, 5 reps, but you can do as many as you'd like.